In no man's land today, a group of women and children wait. Patience is an essential commodity given the lengthy delays and sub-zero temperatures. And then they're on the move, inching closer and closer to Poland, inching further away from war. Getting beyond the Polish border involves further waiting. For kids, there are some distractions to occupy their time, but no heat. For some mothers, a chance to rest after a gruelling trip, which often involves 24 hours of queuing in the cold. It's a journey 1 million Ukrainians have made in less than 2 weeks. It could be a journey millions more will make, and soon. Once they escape Mediaka border post, more waiting and delay. Waiting for someone to collect you, or for a friend or relative to cross the border too. I met Dennis Duggan waiting in the biting cold for his extended family from Kyiv. His brother-in-law had taken the decision to evacuate the family.
The last Sunday he seen missiles going over his head, and he decided it was time to shift him on out of there. He has a 5-year-old daughter, so it was scary for him, you know, and he has to stay.
For some who take the bus from the border, the next place to wait is at the railway station. Free tickets are being provided to go anywhere. Some choose to wait with their kids in the subway to avoid the wind chill factor. And then, eventually, the train arrives and takes them away. And then the train arrives and suddenly it's a rush. After the long wait, speed is required. Get on the train, get a seat. Volunteers hand children to parents. People in wheelchairs waiting their turn. The fear of missing out. And after the train pulls out, this group departing for Poznan, preparations are put in place for it to start all over again.
Well, Paul joins us now from Przemysl. Paul, over 1 million people have entered Poland since the conflict began and millions more are coming. Why is the wait so long, as we saw in your report there, and can it be sorted?
It is a problem. It's a big problem. I mean, there are tailbacks on the Ukrainian side for cars of around 15 kilometres, but at least they've got some heat. When it comes to people standing, you're talking 2-3 kilometres, sometimes for 24 hours in the cold. It's sub-zero here at the moment, and so many of them are children. We still don't know what the answer is to that question, Katrina. Is it logistical? Is it security? What it is? And whatever it is, it needs to get sorted, because we know hundreds of thousands of people are on the move in Ukraine, particularly from eastern Ukraine, flooding away from the bombardment, from the capital in the north, flooding down here. And if we don't have border crossings operating efficiently, then there's going to be a humanitarian crisis. In saying that criticism, you have to also admire the manner in which the Polish government has operated this, dealing with 1 million people in less than 10 days. In 30 years of journalism covering hostile environments, I've never seen any government deal with a crisis as the Poles have. And don't take my word, the head of the UN Refugee Agency was here in Poland and thanking the Polish people for their generosity and for their efficiency. But when it comes to the border post, there's a problem. They need to deal with it, and as it currently stands, the waiting goes on.